All right, 1 second. Do you got your backdrop? Oh, you got your Joke-e-oke backdrop?
Yeah, but what I need.
Say it to me in rap.
But see, I can hear myself on Twitch now.
Great. I'm just going to grab my beer and then I'm going to let everyone in.
Oh no, it's because I've.
Okay. I got my.
You don't have a drive with all these files in it?
It should be. I think I sent it to you last week, but I sent an email. It's really just for the second round, and the last round I think I have on video. It's just in case I don't have any of the second round on video. So let me let in the people's. Okay, so. All right, here we go. Okay, gonna send in people. Omit. All right, test. Joke-e-oke. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, man, how are you, Dean?
I'm good. How you doing, Harmon?
Good. Just flop on your camera there.
Oh, is it not on? Oh, no, it's not. There you go.
Hey, man. Oh, I like the backdrop. See? Dean, this is my friend Scott. Scott lives in Berlin.
How are you?
Scott, okay.
Nice to meet you.
You guys are probably wondering, what do we have in common? Well, Dean was my roommate this summer in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Scott lives in Berlin and used to live in Edinburgh, and I used to be his roommate in Edinburgh.
Okay. Yeah, well, you went to Berlin right before you came to Edinburgh.
Literally, officially, 3 weeks ago.
What's that?
Wow.
I'm just gonna get some.
Wow. I enjoyed my time. That was my first trip to Edinburgh. Well, not my first time in Edinburgh. It was my first trip there as a performer.
Yeah, man. It's a cool city. It's a very different place when the fringes are going on.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Spiegelman! Spiegelmania!
Or otherwise.
Yeah.
Spiegelman, can you hear us? Mike? Oh, yeah. Just, how are you, Mike? Let me test your mic. Mike, get...
Are we streaming, dude?
It's streaming the pre-show video.
It's streaming everything. Oh, just the video, yeah. And the audio.
Yeah, not the audio. Mike, can you hear us?
Yeah. Can you hear me, Harmy?
Oh, great, yeah. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Let's see. I think everyone's here. They just need to log in. Matt, how are you?
Yo, what's up, dude?
Yay, Joke-e-oke.
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 Matt was on
Joke-e-oke.
last week.
Marion, how are you? Joke-e-oke. Everyone,
Yuki.
Marion's coming not the farthest because Scott is from Berlin, but Marion is a comedian from Paris.
Ah.
Oh, right.
She is coming to us from quarantine Paris at the moment, as we are in quarantine New York.
Yes.
How is it going in Berlin?
It's good. Yeah, it's it was a little cold, but I think we're starting to warm up now. So
Oh,
I'm
one
ready
sec.
Ready for quarantine to be over, so we can go swimming.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was in Paris I was in Rouen, up in Normandy.
It's what?
I was in Rouen, in Normandy.
Normandy? I don't know. Well, what is it?
Yeah, Rouen. I'm not saying the name of the town right. North of Paris. Rouen.
Yeah, cool,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, quick rundown. So, do you guys are you on the Twitch channel?
Yes.
Okay, great. It says we're trying a new thing where the scrolling text will be on Twitch. Like it reads like the the scrolling text monitor. So, but as a backup, I sent you guys the text file. So if that doesn't work, you have the file for round 1. Round 2, Scott is going to send you via that Facebook link the routines because it's the Wheel of Oki round. So we don't know what routine it is until it lands on it. And Scott will send you that file via the Facebook link.
Facebook group.
Yeah, the Facebook group link. So you'll get that in a plain text file.
So we need to keep all that stuff open.
You gotta keep it open, man.
Yeah, just keep the Twitch, but be sure the audio is down on.
Yeah, it's on mute.
So, and then judges. Let's see, Matt's here, and Spiegelman. Oh no, you're not a judge. So it's Matt. Oh, Richard Templeton is coming. But
Hey, this is Dave. Can you hear me?
yeah, hey Dave, I can't see you though. But hearing, yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this thing out. It says video is stopped. I'm trying to get it to work. I can see you.
Turn it on then.
Yeah, put it on the opposite of off mode. How about that?
I'm having trouble with my virtual background.
Joke-e-oke.
Yeah, it's Mike. Is your Joke-e-oke virtual background broken?
Yeah, no, it comes off. It's like washy. I'll put it on, but it looks gross.
Let's see.
Yeah, I can't put it on.
Joke-e-oke.
Oh, there you are. Hey, Dave. Nice. How are you? Nice meeting you.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's up, man?
yeah. Thank you for being part of virtual Joke-e-oke.
Probably for the best.
Joke-e-oke.
Hey. So I think we got everyone but Richard Templeton. But let's see. So just it's streaming on Twitch because you won't hear the cues maybe, but Zoom is just how we capture it. Twitch is where it broadcasts, and then we have all the effects going up on Twitch and the sound effects and music cues and
Okay, yeah,
stuff
I
like
have
that.
the Twitch channel up on my computer, but yeah, the sound's gonna be off, right? So just you said keep it down.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll get like feedback into the recording channel. So, okay. So when Matt gets back, I'll just explain. So we'll judge it. So we'll judge it like Olympic style. So after each contestant, say your comment, then like hold up a like number from 1 to 10, and we'll score it that way. So if you have a piece of paper,
Is a badass look.
I kind of like it though. I think it's really working for
All
you.
right. Let me just do it this way. My computer doesn't allow me to use to take off the green screen part.
Oh yeah. What kind of computer do you have? A ColecoVision? Oh, here's Nicole.
Kind of Adam. Viga.
Sega.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. And we got Nicole.
Yay. I'm just gonna use my background. I'm sorry.
That's good, man.
Sure. No, that's good. Yeah. No, that's fine. So Mike is in San Francisco.
Yeah.
So we got Berlin, Paris, New York, San
It's
Francisco.
international, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And N.
Weird. Oh, here we go. Okay, there I am.
Hey, Nicole. How are you? Welcome to virtual Joke-e-oke.
I like it.
Yeah. So just a quick rundown. Make sure you have like the Twitch screen open because that's where the routine text is going to scroll for the first round. And for round 2, Scott, who you see in the upper left corner, he will send you that via the Facebook group link or group thread. He'll send you for round 2. He'll send you the routine via that way.
Okay.
But yeah, just have the Twitch thing and just don't have the volume open on Twitch. So let's see. We got about 2 minutes. I think Richard's supposed to pop on, but just in case we could still go without Richard. He won last week, Joke-e-oke, so maybe his head's a little big. Just still kind of maybe brooding that his crown is going to be knocked down tonight by one of you. So, all right, yeah. So we'll just go in like 2 minutes. So,
Okay.
how is San Francisco these days?
Dead. Not much going on. And so the routine comes up on the chat side?
Yeah. So maybe I'll just do. I'll just do a quick demo of one real fast. So it's like this. All right, where's the like that? Do you see that? Is
I
that?
see the gallery screen. Oh, there.
Oh, I'm there. There it is all. I don't know why I went. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so one thing with Twitch, it has like about a 2-second delay. So it's not going to come up in real time. There'll be like a couple second pause on it.
Okay.
Oh, weird. That's not
All
distracting.
right, we got Rich. All right. What's that?
Is it oh weird? That's not distracting with the delay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we got Rich. Once he pops in, we will roll in 2 minutes. And by the way, I just want to say good luck to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, he's.
All right, I think that's Rich Temple. Hey, the artist is here.
Hey, what's up? The judge today. The judge, jury, and executioner. That's how I rename my Zoom.
Yeah.
We will go with let's just go with the artist.
Okay, performance. So that way, at the end of the round, we can just tally up the scores.
Are fingers okay?
Well, I think you're the artist, and you're kind of like unconventional.
Okay.
So I think it wouldn't be, Scott, help listen to this terminology. It wouldn't be off-brand if you used your fingers.
Okay,
So yeah.
Let's go a little bit off brand. That's okay.
Okay, are you guys all set? I think we're ready to kick in.
Ready to go.
Oh my God! Let the teaming music.
Worst thing
Okay.
that happened?
Armin, I can't get into the Twitch.
What's your difficulty?
It's just it's not loading, and it tells me I could wait or exit pages.
I think you're okay because you're judging, so it's like it's more like the contestants, so they can see it. So I think you're fine.
Okay, it's coming up now.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna kick into the theme, and then we'll go. Hey everyone, welcome to Joke-e-oke. Give yourselves a hand for coming on out to Cyberland. Yay, thank you. I am your amiable host of Joke-e-oke, Harmon Leon. What is Joke-e-oke, says you, with your internet live streaming voices? No, literally, it says you with your internet live streaming voices. What is Joke-e-oke? Oh, good question. Joke-e-oke is a lot like karaoke, except with stand-up comedy material, where you, the participants, get to be the stars in a 3-round game show. Yes, no muss, no fuss. All the routines will be scrolling right there in front of you. And what would Joke-e-oke be without our celebrity comedian judges judging tonight's performers? Let's first say hello, all the way from the world of comedy. Let's say hello to judge number 1, Matt, everyone. Let's give it up for Matt.
Yeah. Hey, Matt.
Matt,
How the hell are you losers doing?
Matt, Joke-e-oke makes you happy, right?
It's the only fucking thing in the world that makes me happy. I'll tell you that, Harvard.
What makes you pensive?
Pensive cement work.
All right, let's hear for judge number 1, Matt, everyone. And yes, our second judge of the evening, coming to us from the world of comedy. Please welcome David, everyone.
Dave.
David, question for you. Two-part question. Do you keep a dream book? And if you do, what do you write about Joke-e-oke in that dream book?
I have a book about dreams, and there is a section on Joke-e-oke in there. and it's mostly a warning section.
Cautionary tale.
But a good read, a very good read.
All right, let's hear it for judge number 2 here at Joke-e-oke. And our third judge of the evening, you might remember him from last week's winner of Joke-e-oke. Please welcome our third Joke-e-oke judge of the evening, the artist.
Hi! What's up? What's up? What's up, Cincinnati? What's up?
So the artist. I have another 2-part question for you. A different 2-part question. Joke-e-oke, the best thing in the world, or Joke-e-oke, the greatest thing in the world?
From a scale of 1 to garbage, Joke-e-oke is a solid B+.
All right, here. And those are 3 celebrity comedian judges for Joke-e-oke tonight. So like I said, we have 5 contestants, 3 rounds, and there'll be 1 Joke-e-oke champ vying for our big cash check prize of the evening. And without further ado, are you guys ready to Joke-e-oke?
Yeah!
Do it.
And now, our first contestant of the evening. She'll be coming to the stage doing her rendition of Roseanne Barr. Oh my God! First of all, I forgot to introduce my co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Scott Kalanico.
Hello, welcome in. Yeah, hey, Harmon, I just wanted to point out, we actually have somebody in the chat room right now from Amsterdam.
Oh.
Her Pilka. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Do some more Dutch. Two pass. That means it.
So, Scott, our first contestant of the evening, she is going to be doing her rendition of Roseanne Barr. What do you know about Roseanne Barr?
Once sang the national anthem and wasn't very good at it.
Here. And if you're not familiar with the comedy of Roseanne Barr, here's a little video taste.
I hate that word, housewife. I prefer to be called domestic goddess. I feel it's more descriptive. And you know what I do all day? You're right. I lay there on that caffeine, those bonbons, watching those soap operas, and tuning in that Donahue show. That's a show you should really learn something from. I didn't even know it's possible to be a woman trapped in a man's body.
And now, doing her rendition of Roseanne Barr, please.
Hey.
Yeah, Nicole.
No problem.
I can just sing the national anthem.
Oh, no, here we go. Yeah, Nicole.
Oh,
okay,
no,
where is
no.
she? One sec.
No, I'm not going to do that. No.
All right. Oops.
All right. I don't know why women are always trying to be skinny. Women should try to increase their size rather than decrease it. Because I believe the bigger we are, the more space we'll take up and the more we'll have to be reckoned with. The thing women have yet to learn is nobody gives you the power. You just take it. Every mother I know already understands that. Experts say you should never hit your children in anger. Well, when's a good time? When you're feeling festive? I figure that if children are alive when I get home, I've done my job. Women complain about PMS, but I think of it only as the only time when I can be myself. Let me tell you about something, men. The quickest way to a man's heart is through his chest. Men can read maths better than women because only the man could think that 1 inch equals 100 miles.
Here.
My husband and I didn't sign a prenuptial agreement. We signed a mutual suicide pact. Thanks a lot, everyone. Night.
Let's hear for Nicole, everyone. Nicole here at Joke-e-oke. Give it up for Nicole.
Oh my.
Judges, what did you think of Nicole's performance? Matt.
I thought you nailed it. Like, it seemed so much like the real Roseanne Barr. It's almost like you just got fired from your own show.
Good line.
Yes.
Line. Yeah. Booyah. Let's hear Matt. Chris, what was your take of Nicole's rendition of Roseanne Barr? David, sorry.
Marie.
It was domestic violence came in. I felt like you really leaned into it almost from like a personal experience point of view. And, you know, it was nice. You know, you got to put that into whatever character you're doing, you know, your own take on it, your own hit, so to speak. So it was great. It's great.
All right, and our last judge, what was your take? Whoa, the artist, everyone. The artist, what did you think of Nicole's performance as Roseanne Barr?
I give it 9 Tom Arnolds out of 10 John Goodmans.
Okay, perfect. And by the way, the artist was the only one that actually gave her a number. That's like,
Yes, okay.
Yeah, and you were giving me grief.
And now it's time for our next contestant here in Joke-e-oke. They'll be doing their rendition of George Carlin. Scott, what do you know about George Carlin?
Former radio DJ. Do you know that, Harmon?
I did. I believe in Philadelphia.
And was in the movie with 6 You Get an Egg Roll with Henry Fonda.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar...
Well, I know that.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, that's nice. Sorry, I stepped on your trivia. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's okay. It's all
And
right.
if you're not familiar with the comedy of George Carlin, here's a little video taste.
Football is played in any kind of weather. Rain, sleet, snow, hail, mud. Can't read the numbers on the field, can't read the yard markers, can't read the players' numbers. The struggle will continue. In baseball, if it rains, we don't come out to play. I can't come out to play. It's raining out.
And now, coming to the Joke-e-oke stage, doing his rendition of George Carlin, let's hear it for Dean, everyone. Yeah!
And now, for the interest of equal time, here's a message from the National Institute of Pancakes. It reads, and I quote, "Fuck waffles."
Yeah.
Yes.
Never
I
got
had
it.
not shoes, and I felt sorry for myself. Till I met a man with no feet. I took his shoes. Now I feel better. Reminds me of something my grandfather would say. He'd say, "I'm going upstairs to fuck your grandmother." He was an honest man. He wasn't going to bullshit a 4-year-old. In America, anyone can become president. That's the problem.
Here, here.
Some national parks have long waiting lists for camping reservations. When you have to wait a year to sleep next to a tree, something is wrong. Have you ever noticed that anybody driving slower than you is an idiot, and anyone going faster than you is a maniac? If the number 2 pencil is the most popular, why is it still number 2? The very existence of flamethrowers is proof that sometimes, somewhere, someone said to themselves, "You know, I want to set those people over there on fire, but I'm just not close enough to get the job done." I think if God had intended us not to masturbate, he would have made our arms shorter. Think of how stupid the average person is, and realize that half of them are even stupider than that. But not any of you. You've been great. Thank you and good night.
All right, let's hear for Dean, everyone. Give it up for Dean. Dean here at Joke-e-oke. Wow. Scott.
Yes.
I haven't seen comedy with that finesse since the McLeod Lair Report was on prime time.
Do you want some more George Carlin trivia? I've covered a nugget here. So George Carlin was in the movie with 6 You Get Egg Roll, along with 2 TV stars from the TV show MASH.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah. So judges, what did you think of Dean's rendition of George Carlin? David, what did you think? Do we lose David?
I thought.
Oh, wait, okay. We can just do. All right, yeah. Go with it.
He's there.
He's there.
Can you hear?
Yep.
You got me?
got you, not visually, but, you know, this is part of the off-the-cuff antics of online streaming.
Joke-e-oke.
Joke-e-oke.
From our friend Hope Kulel, hope I'm saying that right, in Amsterdam, they love Dean. Just they came in on the chat window.
Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Hope.
All right, the artist. What was your take on Dean's rendition of George Carlin?
12 Atlas shrugs out of 15 aggrieved, semi-conservative, libertarian white men.
In his rendition of George Carlin.
I give this score. Can you see?
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. He's actually doing the format. Yes.
Hold on. I got it the wrong way.
Oh, wow. Your green screen has made everything go away. That's cool. Yeah.
It's like magic. My score was there, and then it disappeared.
I'll try again. I got...
All right, so he got an 8 from Matt. He got an 8 from Matt.
No, I give him this because that means.
Oh no, that's nod to the Russian trolls that bombarded our first Zoom bombing Joke-e-oke
We're
cast.
being Zoom bombed again.
Spiegelman's not doing that.
Kick him out of the meeting.
Okay, so Scott, our next contestant, is coming to the stage doing her rendition of Bill Burr. What do you know of Bill Burr, Scott?
He was not in the movie with 6 You Get Egg Roll. That's about all we got right now.
Yeah, okay. And if you're not familiar with Bill Burr, here's a little video taste.
Anytime you ask a married guy, what's it like being married, they always tell you it's great, but they always have a look on their face like they have like an appendicitis. You're like, dude, what's it like being married? Like, it's good, it's good. It's, no, it's great, you know, it's a good time, you know.
To the Joke-e-oke stage, doing her rendition of Bill Burr. Please welcome all the way from Paris, France, Marion, everyone. Joke-e-oke!
Hey! I got a dog recently. I went down the pound. I got a free dog. That's how I say it. I don't say I rescued a dog. It's obnoxious and it's not true. I'm sick of people doing that. She's a rescue. Yeah, I rescued her. Really? Really? I love that. Did you pull her out of the burning building? Did you jump into a river with your wingtips down? With no concerns for your own safety? Or did you just go down to the pound and get a free dog? Stop acting like you had to take out a couple of guards. Crawl in on your elbows, use hand signals. Dude! Did you ever go down to the pound? They're just giving the dogs away. They don't even do a background check. Want it? Get out of here. Who's next? I know a lot of people who don't like pit bulls because they ate a couple of guys. I get it. But you owe to yourself to walk down the street with a pit bull. I'm telling you, people just get out of the way. It's awesome. 3-4 blocks away. They see me coming. They start crossing the street. I love it. My whole life, I've looked like Ron Howard. I've been fed repeatedly. Having a pit bull is like having a gun you can pet. Good night.
All right, let's hear from Marion here at Joke-e-oke. Let's hear from Marion. All right, judges, what did you think of Marion's performance of Bill Burr? I'll just preface it by saying, them foreigners are funny.
Hey.
So, Matt, what did you think of our friend Marion's performance?
I think that's the best thing I ever heard in my entire life. When she said Ron Howard, I went from a 9-9 to a straight 10.
All right, and of course did we lose David?
Hey, 1,776 Goodwill Huntings out of 2020 Benjamin Franklins.
Wait. I'm just writing this down, and I just want to make sure I'm writing the score correctly.
Yeah, because you have to calculate it.
How many Goodwill Huntings was it again?
Yeah. 1,776 Goodwill Huntings.
Oh, okay. Thank you for correcting because I had the number wrong.
2,020 Dunkin' Donuts.
All right. So now it's coming
our friend
to
from Amsterdam didn't care for high voices, just so everyone knows.
So Scott, our next Joke-e-oke contestant and a Joke-e-oke alumni is doing Stephen Wright. What do you know of Stephen Wright?
Was from Boston, is still from Boston, and made some short films as well. As well as being a comedian.
Yeah, Academy Award nominated. And if you're not familiar with Stephen Wright, here's a little video taste. Oop. No, sorry, 1 second. Oh, here we go. There we go.
I have a large seashell collection which I keep scattered on the beaches all over the world. Maybe you've seen it.
And now, coming to Funny Night, please welcome, doing his rendition of Stephen Wright, Mike Spiegelman. Yay!
I can't see the screen, so I'm just gonna go.
Oh,
I got a new dog. He's a paranoid retriever. He brings back everything because he's not sure what I threw him. What's up with dogs? Am I right? I'm gonna get a tattoo on my whole of my body, but taller. Who here's got a tattoo in the audience? By applause. I went to a tourist information booth and I said, "Tell me about some of the people who were there." Don't you hate traveling? Am I right? Ladies, take a break. It's a small world, but I wouldn't want to paint it.
Classic.
Too much on my wrist. All right, guys? I've been getting into astrology, so I installed a skylight. The people who live above me are furious. Don't you hate roommates? I broke a mirror in my house, and I was supposed to get 7 years bad luck. But my lawyer thinks he could get on with 5. Don't get me started about lawyers. I spilled spot remover on my dog, and now he's gone. His name was Spot. I called the wrong number today. I said, "Hello, is Joey there?" And the woman answered, "Yes, he is." I said, "Can I speak to him, please?" And she said, "No, I can't talk right now. He's only 2 months old." People still use phones? All right, I'll wait, I said. I went to a place to eat. It said breakfast at any time, so I ordered French toast. During the Renaissance, I stayed up one night playing poker with tarot cards. I got a full house and 4 people died. Good night.
All right, let's go to Mike Spiegelman. They're coming to Joke-e-oke. Mike Spiegelman going to the Joke-e-oke stage. Judges, what would you think of Mike's rendition of Stephen Wright, the artist?
Well, I would say you are tagging those jokes better than a tag sale.
That's a lot of tags.
15 tags out of 16 tags.
And of course, Matt Vita, what would you think of Mike?
I found the tattoo bit a little offensive for someone that's trying to be buried in a Jewish cemetery. But other than that, I like how he ramped the energy up at the end. So I'll give him a 7.
Here. And our next contestant will be coming to the stage, doing her rendition of Sarah Silverman. Scott, what do you know of Sarah Silverman?
I did a set before at a club one time, and I didn't do very well, but she did very well.
All right, and if you're not familiar with Sarah Silverman, here's a little video taste.
That's what it is. It's so fucking good, and it's like I can't even. The only way I can express how much I love this cheese, and honestly I've exhausted every other possibility. I wanna fuck this cheese. I wanna fuck it. I don't even want to be the girl. I wanna be the man. I wanna fuck it. Like it's shorter than me. I've got to get under it to get into like the tiny cheese pussy.
And now, coming to the Joke-e-oke stage, doing her rendition of Sarah Silverman, let's hear it for Nikki.
All comedians have a lot of trauma in their lives. comedians, it's all about humiliation, you know? For me, I was a bedwetter in my teens. And, well, I was raped by a doctor, which is really bittersweet for a Jewish girl. But I wear this St. Christopher medal sometimes because I'm Jewish and my boyfriend is Catholic, and it was cute the way he gave it to me. He said, if it doesn't burn through my skin, it would protect me. Who cares, though? It's just different religions. I guess the only time it's an issue is when you're having a baby. You know, you have to figure out how you want to raise your baby or whatever, which wouldn't be an issue for us because, you know, we'd be, you know, honest and just say, you know, Mommy is one of the chosen people and Daddy believes that Jesus is magic. Well, that's not nice. You know, Jesus is magic because he turned water into wine and he, I think, made the Statue of Liberty disappear in the 80s or something. And, you know, the Jews got all upset when that Jesus movie came out. You know, the Jews didn't want people to see it, well, because, you know, everybody blames the Jews for killing Christ. And then the Jews try to pass it off on the Romans, you know? And I'm one of the few people that believes it was the blacks. But I mean, I don't care. I mean, good. The Jews killed Christ, so what? I'd fucking do it again in a second if I hear his Birkenstocks clanking this way. Thanks, everybody.
All right, let's hear for Nikki, everyone. Let's hear for Nikki. Judges, what did you think of Nikki's rendition of Sarah Silverman? Matt, what did you think?
Ooh, very, very racy material, but I feel like it was handled without employing a high-pitched voice, which would have ruined it. So I'm going to go 9.8.
All right, 9.8. And the artist?
Silver man, more like gold woman.
Yes.
9.
9.
That's all I got.
Died as in no, as in German 9?
Oh, you get the drift.
All right, so that ends round 1. Let's hear for all our contestants of round 1. Let's hear it for Nicole, Nikki, Dean, Marion, and who am I missing? And Mike Spiegelman. Yes. So, judges, who is going to go on to round 2? Round 2 here on Joke-e-oke. Only 3 can go on. Who is going to go on to round 2?
I'm supposed to. Oh, right. Yeah.
The artist, you could be the spokesman.
Very serious, man. Let's see. We did the numbers. So we have Gold Woman. We have Atlas Shrugged, or George Carlin. And we have Rosanna Bart.
Okay. Sorry, what was that, Scott? Did you get that? I was just looking at...
I agree with everything.
Okay, so who's first once again? What do we got? Sorry, what you have it written down, Matt? You have Marion, Mike, and Nicole, which brings us to round 2 of Joke-e-oke, the famous Wheel of Okie round. Round and round the wheel goes. Whatever it stops on, that's who the performer has to perform.
Oh, heavens.
And coming back up, what's that? Okay, coming back up to the Joke-e-oke stage, let's welcome back, once again, let's welcome back Nicole, everyone. Nicole, it's time for you to spin the Wheel of Okie. Wait, where the fuck did that go? Did I lose? All right, did I lose the Wheel of Okie?
And how do I spin the wheel?
No, we're getting to that. Come on, we'll get it. Did I lose the Wheel of Okie? Oh, here we go. All right, the Wheel of Okie round. Oh, okay, one sec. All right,
There it is, the Wheel of Okie.
There we go. Where did Nicole go? Oh, something fucked up. We always have something fuck up. It will be this. 1 second.
Wheel of Okie.
No, people are very patient in this new web streaming era, right? All right, so let's spin the Wheel of Okie. Round and round it goes. Whoever it stops on, that's who you have to perform. Past, it is
I have to get
Amy Schumer.
Okay, hold on.
Amy Schumer. So Scott will send it to you via the Facebook thread. And if you're not familiar with Amy Schumer, it's impossible to find the clip. So here's a clip of Larry the Cable Guy.
Hello. If I was a girl, I'd never shave. I'd be at the beach looking like I was smuggling Chewbacca in my undershirt.
Get it done! Get it done! Get it done! And now, coming back to the eoke round, let's hear it for... Whoops. Oh, my God. Okay, there we go. I knew that we'd screw something up. Let's hear it for Nicole doing her rendition of Amy Schumer.
Should I just do it on here? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm actually celebrating something tonight. I finally just slept with my high school crush. But now he expects me to go to his graduation.
Reversal.
Like, I know where I'm going to be in 3 years, right? Kids. Tomorrow's my mom's birthday. I'm bringing her to a soccer game because I want to show her what boundaries look like.
Nice.
She's always bragging about the dumbest stuff, that shoes are the same size now. Then she was when she was 8 months pregnant. I never get hit on. The only time I get hit on is on last call at the bar. That's when I'm bell with the ball because I have a pulse. The lights go on and the men just start pacing like gorillas. I see some dude in full blackout stumbling towards me like a toddler learning how to walk. Point at his crotch. Get us a cab. Good night.
All right, let's hear for Nicole, everyone. Nicole. Judges, what did you think of Nicole's performance as Amy Schumer? Matt.
It was like really organic, and I don't know if it's just because I can also still fit in my wedding dress if I was drawn into the material. But I'm giving that an 8.8, I think. Like 2 snowmen. It's like worthy of 2 snowmen and like a period.
8.8. It's from Matt and the artist.
Train wrecked? More like train masterpiece.
Ooh, did the artist drop the mic in himself?
Enough.
But how many Goodwill Huntings was that?
What? I said 9. 9. Do the math, Harmon.
All right. So, Scott, who's coming to the Joke-e-oke stage next for Wheel of Okie?
I don't know. You gotta dude. You talk to the judges.
Matt, who's next?
I got material over
here. Right. Coming back up. Let's hear it once again for Marion, everyone. Marion coming to the Wheel of Okie stage. Yes, round and round the wheel goes. Whoever it stops on, that's who you have to perform, and it is Joan Rivers.
Okay, Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers, and check your Facebook thread feed. And if you're not familiar with Joan Rivers, impossible for me to find that video. So once again, here's a video of Larry the Cable Guy.
Monique.
Hello. If I was a girl, I'd never shave. I'll tell you that. I'd be at the beach looking like I was smuggling Chewbacca in my undershorts.
Get it on! Yeah, they fucking love it. And now, once again, let's welcome back Marion doing her rendition of Joan Rivers.
I don't have the...
It's in the group. It's in the Facebook group. It's okay. We'll wait.
No, while you're waiting, once again, Larry the Cable Guy.
Okay, Monique.
Hello. If I was a girl, I'd never shave. I'll tell you that. I'd be at the beach looking like I was smuggling Chewbacca in my undershorts.
It's in the group.
All right. Do we
I
have...
might not have sent it.
Oh, see, Scott, you see how that works?
It was a tech glitch. It was between Germany and France. Don't, you know.
Oh, right. It had to go through the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Marion, did you get the routine?
Yeah, okay, I got it.
Okay, so wait, I think we lost a little energy there, so just to bring her back up, let's hear it for Marion, everyone! Yay!
I knew I was an unwanted baby when I saw that my bath doors were a toaster and a radio. I wish I had a twin, so I could know what I'd look like without plastic surgery. My love life is like a piece of Swiss cheese. Most of it is missing, and what's there stinks. Women should look good. Education, I spit on education. No man is ever going to put his hand up your dress looking for library card. Half of all marriages end in divorce, and then there are the really unhappy ones. When a man has a birthday, he takes a day off. When a woman has a birthday, she takes at least 3 years off. You know you've reached middle age when you're cautioned to slow down by your doctor instead of by the police. A study says owning a dog makes you 10 years younger. My first thought was to rescue 2 more, but I don't want to go through menopause again. I have no sex appeal, and it has screwed me up for life. Peeping Toms look at my window and pull down the shade. My gynecologist examines my. I don't exercise. If God had wanted me to bend over, he would have put diamonds on the floor. Thank you. Good night.
All right, let's hear it for Marion, everyone. Marion, keep it going. Let's hear it for Marion. Yes. Judges, what did you think of Marion's performance? The artist. Oh, he's freaking me out. No. Silencio! Do we mute him?
It's a performance.
You think? Scott, is this part of the shtick?
I know. I think he's trying. He wants us to lip sync.
Is it an audio glitch? Is it part of the shtick?
Hello.
Oh, all right.
Can I not?
Oh yeah. Was that the shtick? Were you doing a shtick?
I was not attempting. Yeah, yes, of course. I was saying.
Was that a statement against the capitalism of unmuted volume?
Yeah, it played at the MoMA, man, in March. Get over it. Okay, so did you hear it? I said Joan Rivers, more like Joan Oceans with all those boatloads of jokes. 9.5 Muppets take Manhattan over 11 Muppet Capers.
Here. And Matt Vita, what did you think of Marion's rendition of Joan Rivers?
I just appreciate the long pause in the beginning with all the tech glitches, because I don't think I would have been emotionally ready for that groundbreaking performance had there not been the pauses. The amount of emotion she gave to her own jokes and the response to the jokes moved me to the first 10 that I've ever given in a contest.
Here. Let's hear it. And Matt, who's the third contestant here in round 2? Mike Spiegelman, and Mike will come up to the wheel of Okie. Let's hear it for Mike Spiegelman.
Yeah. Okay. Spin the wheel.
All right, Mike, are you ready to spin that wheel of Okie? Round and round the wheel goes. Whoever it stops on, other than Bill Burr and Amy Schumer, that's who you perform. And it's Jeff Foxworthy.
Okay, here it comes, Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with Jeff Foxworthy, it's impossible to find that video just right off the fly. So here's a clip of Monique.
It's too much shit going on, baby. Both y'all laying there. He's looking for your shit. You trying about his shit. Y'all breathing and sweating. They breathing and get off my stomach.
All right, Mike Spiegelman, big Jeff Foxworthy fan, are you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I follow him on all the social medias. It really helps me.
You might be a redneck if you follow Jeff Foxworthy on the social medias.
All right, let me see if I can get this open.
X-File.
Otherwise, you're going to have to improvise 2 minutes of your own Jeff Foxworthy jokes.
I'm ready.
All right.
Hey, if you ever felt like you were the goofiest, craziest, most dysfunctional family in the world, All you gotta do is go to a state fair.
Ah.
Because 5 minutes at the fair, you'll be like, we're all right. We're our dang near royalty. Dang near royalty. And in case you're not sure, if you can burp and say your name at the same time, you sure enough are a redneck. That's all I got. Hang on. Oh, and you're a redneck when you. That's entire. When you're a redneck, when you take a load to the dump and you bring back more than you took. Oh, you might be a redneck if you use the back of your pickup truck for a swimming pool. You mow your lawn. Oh, you might be a redneck if you mow your lawn and you find 3 cars. Say it with me, folks.
You might be a redneck.
You might be a redneck. And if you own a home and with wheels on it with several cars without,
might be a redneck.
You might be a redneck. And if you work out with a shirt without a shirt on, and so does your husband,
might be a redneck.
You might be a redneck. All right, I gotta get out of here. You've been real nice.
You get it done. Let's hear it for Mike Spiegelman. Judges, what did you think of Mike Spiegelman and You Might Be a Redneck in his rendition of Jeff Foxworthy? Matt.
Wow. I just want to say that the crowd participation that he drew into that performance, it felt like 7 p.m. in New York City on repeat with all the clapping and the unity. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a 6.
Here. And the artist, what did you think of Mike Spiegelman all the way from San Francisco, California, in his rendition of You Might Be a Redneck If You...
Yeah, so I would say compared to Larry the Cable Guy, you are more of like Jeff the Fios Man.
Here. All right.
So that is 11 limousine liberals out of 15 country club Republicans.
All right, let's hear it. And once again, let's hear for our 3 contestants of round 2. Let's hear for Nicole, everyone. Let's hear it for Marion, everyone. And as we just heard, Mike Spiegelman. Judges, which 2 contestants are going to go on to our final round of Joke-e-oke? Only 2. And we'll let the artist be the spokesman.
I would say, should we confer?
Sure.
In private.
In private.
VPN.
Use the chat, the private chat.
Oh, in the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't look.
Don't look at this.
Where did it come? Damn Fios.
We're using an encryption key.
Yeah.
Highly regulated here.
Hurry. The Russian trolls are going to Zoom bomb us in a second if we don't make a decision soon.
Break.
Okay. Marion and Nicole. Marion and Nicole. Yay! They go on to round 2 of Wheel of Okie, which is sponsored by Comedy History 101. Yes, the podcast that Scott Kalanico and I do. Each week we go into a different deep dive into the history of comedy. Check out our latest episode on the history of the Texas outlaw comedians and the Sam Kinison origin story. Which brings us to our final round. Whoa! Look out! It's the danger round! Whoa! Yes, the danger round. It's a tribute to our favorite insult comedian, Don Rickles. And if you're not familiar with Don Rickles, here's a little video taste.
Laugh and enjoy, people. That's the main thing. I swear to God. Is that your wife, sir?
Jesus. I'll tell you this. That's the... No, I'm kidding. She's a pretty lady. What was it, a train?
All right. So, Scott, I think
Yes, sir.
You're going to have to send them the file.
Okay, where's the file?
I sent you via email. It's called the insult round.
Insult round. Okay, here we
Yeah,
come.
because I'm pretty sure I just deleted the other source video.
Was it, or did you, or was it the Russian trolls?
I think maybe the Russian trolls. Yeah.
And they're always to blame for everything. Okay, everyone, here comes the insult round.
Okay, so you're gonna take turns doing it, and it's gonna be Nicole and then Marion. So you're just gonna trade off line per line. So Nicole will go first.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone should have the insult round now.
Yeah, as a tribute to Don Rickles.
Named insult round.
And by the way, this is for the Joke-e-oke Championship of April 16th, 2020. So no pressure.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
At all. Am I right, Scott? Am I right, Scott?
Yeah, what's at stake? Well, let's get right down to it.
Pride.
Okay, that's it.
You're in bragging rights.
Pride and toilet paper.
Yeah.
That's where we're all at now.
Here. All right. Nicole will go first, and then Marion. Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm starting it. You are proof that God has a sense of humor.
Is your ass jealous of the amount of shit that comes out of your mouth?
If laughter is the best medicine, your face must be curing the world.
Oh, they're going too fast for me to control.
You make me brutal.
Yeah, okay.
Your birth certificate is an apology letter from the condom factory.
Whoa!
If I wanted to hear from an asshole, I would have farted.
What? Jesus hates you.
Whoa, no, wait. What's he saying about
You
Jesus?
smell like a Frenchman.
Oh, wait, there, that's good.
Hey!
Wait, I didn't hear that correctly. What was that? No, sorry. All right, Nicole.
From the top one?
Oh, no.
Jesus hates you.
Whoa.
You smell like a Frenchman on a hot day.
Oh, yeah, it did it again.
If I throw a stick, will you go away?
What?
What reason God created the middle finger?
Yay.
Your face makes onions cry.
Onions don't have eyes. Just logistics.
You're the reason the gene pool needs a lifeguard.
Whoa.
Yeah,
extra points on that one.
Oh, here we go. Oh, look at you. Was anyone else hurt in the accident?
Oh, I see the fuck-up fairy has visited you again.
Hey.
Your family tree must be a cactus because everybody on it is a prick.
What?
The only way you ever get made is if you crawl up a chicken's ass and wait.
Yeah! All right, wow. Let's hear it for our two contestants. And I think first we're going to do it by a show of applause, and then the judges will weigh in to determine tonight's Joke-e-oke champion. And by a show of applause, let's hear it first for Nicole, everyone.
Yeah.
And, of course, let's hear it for Marion, everyone.
Yeah.
All right, big judges. Who is tonight's Joke-e-oke champion that walks away with the big cash check prize?
Should we say it out loud or?
No, keep it to yourself. Tell us a week later, and then maybe you'll send me in a text who won. Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Rodney Dangerfield, more like Biohazard Pond. Marion
is tonight's Joke-e-oke champion. Let's hear it. Marion walks away with the big cash check prize. There it is in the corner. We'll make a note. We'll make better graphics next week. And let's hear it for all our Joke-e-oke contestants of the evening. Let's hear it for Mike Spiegelman, everyone. Let's hear it for Nikki, everyone. Let's hear it for Marion. Let's hear it for Nicole. And let's hear it for Dean, everyone. And of course, let's hear it for our celebrity judges. Let's hear it for Matt. Let's hear it for the artist. And let's hear it for my comedy sidekick, Scott Kalanico. Yay! And thanks a lot for tuning in. Joke-e-oke is a weekly show. We will be back next week at the same time, same place on Twitch. Also, check out Scott and my website, Comedy History 101, where you can get all our back episodes of our Comedy History podcast. Anyways, you guys, I want to thank you very much, and Joke-e-oke!
Thank you.